Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today I would like to present ACC2693 Fundamental of Cost Accounting about overhead and job costing cabang. So the table of content is, first we have an acknowledgement, directly and indirect material in Appendix A, but overhead cost Appendix B, job cost statement Appendix C, price charged by a similar product in the market, markup, and Appendix D.
So next, I will explain about the Appendix A. Firstly, I will explain about direct material that we buy at the grocery store. So first particular is fresh milk, 1 liter. The price of the fresh milk is RM6, and the quantity of product could be produced is 10 unit, and cost per unit is RM0.60. So second is gracelli, 560 gram. So the price of the gracelli is RM2.40, and the quantity of product could be produced is 10 unit, and the cost per unit is RM0.24. So number 3 is a chia seed, 50 gram. So the price of the chia seed is RM1.90, and the quantity of product could be produced is 10 unit, and the cost per unit is RM0.19. So number 4 is condensed milk, 500 gram, and the price is RM3.10, and the quantity of product could be produced is 5 units, and the cost per unit is RM0.62. So number 5 is evaporated creamer, 390 gram. So the price for the evaporated creamer is RM3.19, and the quantity of product could be produced is 5 units, and the cost per unit is RM0.64. So number 6 is a straw, 50 pieces, and the price is RM4, and the quantity of product could be produced is 50 units, and the cost per unit is RM0.4. So number 7 is lead cup, 50 pieces, and the price is RM5.90, and the quantity of product could be produced is 50 units, and the cost per unit is RM0.59. Number 8 is plastic cup, 12 OZ, 50 pieces, RM7, and the quantity of product could be produced is 50 unit also, and cost per unit is RM0.14. And lastly, plastic spoon. The price of the plastic spoon is RM4, and the quantity of product could be produced is 50 unit, and the cost per unit is RM0.08. So the total for the direct material is RM41.06. So I will proceed to indirect material. This particular is knife. The price of the knife is RM3.90, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM3.90. So number 2 is bowl. So the price of the bowl is RM5.50, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM5.50. So number 3 is jug. The price of the jug is RM6, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM6. And number 4 is ladle. So the price of the ladle is RM7, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM7. So number 5 is cutting board. The price of the cutting board is RM8, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM8. And lastly is tissue. The cost of the tissue is RM1.15, and the quantity of product could be produced is 1 unit, and the cost per unit is RM1.15. And the total of the indirect material is RM31.55. For the cost per unit price, total is RM72.61. So how can I get the answer for direct material and indirect materials cost per unit is first is price divided by quantity of product could be produced, and then I will get the cost per unit answer.
We go through to the Appendix B. So in Appendix B is a labor cost. The normal working hours that we use is 8 hours per day, 5 day. 5 day we work Monday until Friday, and then this labor cost is calculated for the whole month on October. The cabang enterprise paid on weekly basis with different scheme and follow. First, production worker, hourly rate of 5 ringgit per hour, and second is packaging worker, straight piece rate of 50 cents per unit. So we have 3 worker. First, production worker, it is Julia. Packaging worker is Ayu, and production worker is Sophia. 100 unit. So Ayu 1,500 unit times 0.5 cents, and the basic wages for the IU is 715 ringgit Malaysia. IU used based on unit produced is a workplace. Okay, next we go to production worker. It is Sophia. In January, Sophia used workpiece also like IU based on unit produced. Sophia in January, the trader has been producing is 1,005 units. 1,005 units times 0.5, and the basic wages for Sophia is RM 715. To find direct labor per unit, 1,200 plus 715 plus 715, and we divide to 1,500 unit, and we got 1 ringgit 80 cent per unit of the cabang.
And we will see that the unit sales per month and the remarks of it. In January, which is the sales is 1,500 units. In February, it increased about 2,100 units because of Chinese New Year. In March, it increased 300, the usual amount of it, which is 1,800 units, since it is the Ramadan season. In April, 2,000 units of Cabang was sold because of Eid celebration. It also continues in May and June, which is 2,200 units because of Eid Adha celebration. During July, it decreased but stays in a minimum of unit of sales, which is 1,500. And in August, it increased once again, which is 2,400 units because of National Day. In September, it increased 300, which is 1,800 units. October, 1,700 units. November, 1,500 units. And December is 2,500 units because of Christmas Eve. In the second slide of Appendix C, we will see the cost centers of the company. The first one is tool and equipment. It consists of overhead costs, which is jug, knife, bowl, ladder, and cutting board. For the first one, the jug, the depreciation on equipment is 6 ringgit per year. Therefore, 6 ringgit divide 12 months equals to 50 cents. For knife, the depreciation on equipment is 3 ringgit 90 cents for a year. Therefore, 3 ringgit 90 cents will be divided by 12 months equals to 33 cents. The bowl is depreciation on equipment is 5 ringgit 50 cents for a year, and as well as divided by 12, it will be 46 cents a year. The ladder depreciation is 7 ringgit per year, will be divided by 12 equals to 58 cents. 58 cents. The cutting board is the last of the tool and equipment, which is the depreciation is 8 ringgit per year, divided by 12 will be 67 per month. The second of the cost center is rental, which is the overhead cost is shop rental. Every month, the shop will pay 550 ringgit per month. Therefore, by times 12 months, it would be 6,600 ringgit a year. The third of the cost center is bill utilities, which consists 2 overhead costs, which is electricity and water. For electricity, 8 hours times 3 ringgit 70 per kilowatt equals to 29 ringgit 60 cents per day, and 29 ringgit 60 cents times 30 days equals to 888 ringgit per month. Therefore, 1,500, which is the minimum of every month of the months of the year of Jamaah equals divide with 30 days equals to 0.01 per unit. For water, 10 times 2 ringgit 7 cents equals to 20 ringgit 70 cents per day, and that 20 ringgit 70 cents per day would be times with 30 days, which is 621 per month. 1,500 units Jamaah will be divided 30 days, which become 0.01 per unit. The fourth cost center is indirect material, which is only tissue. The estimation of tissue used is 5 packs per day. So 5 packs per day times 36 days will equal to 150 packs per month. 1 ringgit 15 times 5 pack will equal to 5 ringgit 75 per day, and that 5 ringgit 75 per day will time to 36 days, which become 175.50 ringgit per month. Last but not least is the marketing for the cost center, which is the banner of the shop. The depreciation on the banner is 30 ringgit per 1 year. Therefore, 30 will be divided with 12 equals to 2 ringgit 50 per month. Now we will move on to the third slide of Appendix C, which is to calculate OHR. To calculate OHR, we can look back to Appendix C, that will be totally all the overhead costs per unit. In that, other meaning is that we'll be adding 50 cents plus 33 cents plus 46 cents plus 58 cents plus 67 plus 550 ringgit plus 888 ringgit plus 621 ringgit plus 175.50 cent ringgit and 30 ringgit, which will later be divided by 1,500 units, which is the bare minimum of Jamaah sale in a year. And all of the overhead and the OHR would be 1 ringgit 51 overhead costs per unit of Jamaah. The table below is the production cost of the direct material unit used in the Jamaah production, which is the direct material per unit is 3 ringgit 50 cent. The direct labor per unit is 1 ringgit 80 cent, and the overhead cost per unit is 1 ringgit 51 cent.
So next, I will explain about the product profit markup. So cost of product per unit is RM 6.81, and the price of sale is RM 10, and the markup is 200% or double. So profit divided by price sale per unit times 100. So the answer is RM 3 divided by RM 10 times 100, and I get 30%.